So after the overview of this setting section of Gmail, let me show you about the general settings. There are many options available in the general settings. I'm considering it to tell you because this is a basic setting you should know, and if you didn't know that, you will have some trouble in order to use Gmail. So language section, let's start from here. Here you can see the English US, the by default setting which is set up by the Gmail, because English is understand and speak around the world. You can change and take your language from here. After that, phone numbers, you can see here these are the phone numbers according to your country. Recently I'm locating in Pakistan, so Gmail set up country code phone number of my country, Pakistan. And then maximum page size, here you can see you have 50 conversations per page, and along with that you have 250 contacts per page. So you can see your contacts from Gmail, right? After that, images. So images, you can see here always display external image. So when you save anyone email and it contains an image, so it will always show your email box, and this is a pretty good option also. So I'm allowing here. Then default reply behavior, you can reply to one person or reply to all. So what this setting do is basically like if I have opened any email, like the email from the Google, so here you can see in this reply section, so it's a one-on-one conversation between me and Google. So if you have from multiple users, from multiple senders, so you can allow this option to reply all, and all the email addresses that are within that email will be replied. Now default text style, it's basically the default text style that is by default setup, and you can change here. This is formatting, basically Control I is a shortkey, and you can change it so what the result will be obtained from here. Like if I put here, you can change the size as well, you can change the fonts as well. If I want to make them narrow or any other font, you can do that, or you can increase the size. What this option do basically, when you save changes here, right, and when you compose the email, right, so here you can see the default text style is changed, and you can write anything that will be written in the default way. So I don't want to compose email, I just don't want to make a conversation right now. So this is all about till here. Now the conversation view, this option is basically when you are viewing the conversation. So what this option do basically, sorry I'm here, so conversation view on, what does it do when you are having any conversation with multiple emails within the same email, right, with multiple email addresses within the same email. So all the conversation will be in the same email, otherwise it will display as a separate email. So moving ahead, email via Google Plus, right? Who can email you via your Google Plus profile? Google Plus profile basically when you make a circle of your friends and you are eliminating your friends from the Gmail contact, So you make a Google circle basically, and that's called Google Plus. So you can use this option also. Send an archives option by default hide it. So what does it do? So send an archive hide it. If you put it shows, then all the emails to whom you are making conversation with, when you are replying them, so this button will be show up. So I don't want to do that. It's by default. Okay, then undo send. This is a pretty cool option. Thank you, Gmail. So what does this option do? Basically, if you send any email, right, if you send by mistake, so you have a chance to recover it or cancel it from sending. So how is this possible? This is possible when you set up this option. I have set up it for 10 seconds, that you have 10 seconds to undo your sent email. Let me decrease the timeout to 5 seconds. This option is okay, fine. Now it starts when you start the email, right? So you can put in many stars, and these stars and symbols you can see these are not in use, but if you want, then you can select them. When you're playing with the labels, right, and managing your emails according to labels and nested labels also within the different categories means tabs. So what happens that you also assign these symbols that makes your contact with the special one very unique. Moving ahead is a desktop notification. I have this option on, and you have 3 options. When any new email comes to you, there will be a notification on your desktop here. Or if important mail notifications you want to view, they will appear here. So I don't want to do that. I don't want the emails comes after 3-4 seconds and they're appearing and disturbing me all the time. So keep on watching this tutorial, the lecture series. Thank you.